Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more 0 Hour. Welcome back to another live stream with the Grandmasters 2025 and the first of two not grand finals, semi-finals. Would be weird if we had two grand finals. First of two semi-finals. So we have Marakar against none other than Big SiZe. We're just waiting for Big SiZe to join the lobby. But that gives us time, actually, because we're going to have a look at the bracket as we usually do. A quick recap on where we are in the tournament. We're down to just 4 players remaining. Remember, this is a $1,000 tournament and sponsored by the legendary Oxygen. Okay, let's do a recap of the brackets. If you don't want any spoilers, probably look away now. But I imagine probably everyone is up to date now with where we are. So this is on challenge. The bracket, you can find this link down in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. So we are very well progressed throughout this tournament now. As you can see there, with just 4 players remaining. We're going to focus tonight on this section, which is Big SiZe against Marakar. Big SiZe being on top of the bracket there means he will choose the first matchup, which will be on Oxygen 1. If we go all the way to the left side, we can see Big SiZe's route. He defeated Radar in round number 1, 6-1. Then he defeated Ganja 6-1 as well. Fargo 7-2. So actually quite similar scores, isn't it? 6-1, 6-1, 7-2. Will he also be able to defeat Marakar, and will it be a similar score? I think Marakar historically has a better win rate and has won most sets against Big SiZe. But Big SiZe is a true legend, been in the game a very, very long time. Let's see if he's going to bring the fire here today. On the other side, we have Marakar. 6-0 started against Queen Muff. Then knocked out Boyka with a 6-3. Knocked out Staz with a 7-1. And now we'll go up against the mighty Big SiZe. On the other side of the bracket, we are waiting for Tumstep against Xcal. There's no date planned for that. I ideally wanted to get it done like tomorrow night or something, but it seems like Xcal works a lot on the weekends, so we haven't got a date penciled in for that yet. But as soon as it's set in stone, I will set the reminder up and I'll post everywhere so you can see when that's going to be. So hopefully sooner rather than later. But yeah, Mojo against Xcal the other day was a very good set. I'm just going to head over to game replays because this is where the tournament is hosted. I'm the host and referee, but Oxygen is the sponsor. Remember, this was the top 32 players. Every player will have 1 veto in the set, always starting on Oxygen 1. And for the semifinals, if it goes through to a decider, we will have a decider of a nuke mirror on the ranked map Annihilation. It's $1,000 total prize pool, but the prize split is $550, $240, $140, and $70. So the top 4 players now are guaranteed those amounts. Just by even getting eliminated now and coming 4th place, you're guaranteed $70. But of the 4 remaining players, these will be won by one of each of them. So if Marakar beats SiZe here today, he's guaranteed at least 240, and vice versa. If SiZe beats Marakar, he's guaranteed the 240. But yeah, minimum, everyone is going home here with $70. And yeah, shout out to Oxygen, who is sponsoring this. We're on Gentle. Fair play rules apply. And pretty much that's it. I've streamed and casted pretty much every single set. Oh, here he is. He's in the lobby. Didn't realize he was there, actually. Let's get the old scoreboard up. GLA USA to kick things off. All warm size. I get the impression he's just come in from work or something. Let's see what he says. Yeah, I thought so. He's just got in. Okay, down in the south position, we have the orange USA Vanilla on Oxygen 1. This is Big SiZe. Up in the north position, with the GLA Vanilla, just a regular GLA. This is the Cyan. This is Marakar. Well, since we're saying big size, we might as well say OOE Marakar. Stephen OBG, cheers for 4 months membership of the Domination on YouTube. Appreciate that, man. He says, Domi doing good work, great tournament, great streams. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay, big size, keeping his CC. Sending his dozer out forward. We are seeing this. We got Stephen OBG gifted 10 membership viewers as well. Shout out to Stephen, man. we have a lot of new members now on the channel. We have a lot. Yeah, shout out to Stephen OBG. Yeah, SiZe sending his dozer forward. Not really going to find much because Marakar has been quite defensive in his base. Just sending a worker out to the left. SiZe walking his dozer the long way all the way across the map. Does find this worker, and Marakar was not expecting that. And it's the War Factory barracks out front here for big size. Marakar sending his technical over to the right side where the oils are. There is a missile defender there, so SiZe would have seen it. Marakar's also going to go inside of this building, dropping off a tunnel. Technical here for Marakar too. Those are currently not doing anything. SiZe seems to be opening quite passively. He is going to stop that one. But he's also lost a lot of missile defenders here and lost the barracks straight away. First V is out. It's an RPG there. SiZe needs to get in here and repair, really. Okay, just stands and fights. This on the right side has been denied. I think it's looking okay for SiZe. Got to remember, Marakar's economy is 50% greater right now because he opened with the 3 supplies. You do see the 3 supplies for GLA against USA a lot on this map. Is Marakar going to get that, though? It's going to be close. Yeah, I mean, he kept Marakar on edge a little bit. Maybe he was better doing that when Marakar was coming in with an attack, so you know he's distracted. That might have been better. And SiZe has ran right into a bunch of technicals here.
Holy crap, we have a mega donation.
Yo, Phil, let's go, man.
Let's go.
Let's go indeed. Cheers, man. I appreciate that, Phil. Shout out, Phil. Yeah, actually, I thought that was really going to go badly for SiZe there. Really did think that was going to go badly for SiZe. Because he walked into all of those technicals. But he only lost 1v in the end and did kill a bunch of technicals. So, not too bad for SiZe. And he's also gaining some map control here. Because he's got hold of this. Got hold of this. He's got his rangers here in the middle. So, if he gets the capture upgrade, he could get these. Will help him out a lot. So, I don't mind his position. He's also on 3 supplies. And considering he's just probably come in from work, he's not actually doing too bad because you're expecting Marakar to be all warmed up, fired up, and as usual, crazy high APM. SiZe to be caught a little bit cold. That's kind of what you're expecting, but when you take all that into account, I think SiZe is actually doing okay. SiZe is now moving out with his army of Vs. It seems to be not many missile defenders in here, quite honestly. I don't know if he's upgrading the ToW missile right now. Probably should be upgrading the ToW since he seems to be lacking on the old missile defender front. But he hasn't lost many Vs, has he? Both players haven't lost that much, really. I suppose SiZe is getting slowed down a little bit with the barracks getting hit. The missile defenders getting hit. SiZe's going to laser lock this now. He is... Another TNT. This time he'll get a barracks. It might get the dozer. SiZe, I'm pretty sure, cancelled that power. He'll have to make a new dozer now, though, because he's lost both dozers. Did keep his CC, of course. But Marakar might now think the SiZe is hunted. And we do have a slight big SiZe disconnection issue. I hope he stays in the game. Yeah, if he disconnected at that point, it probably would be a re. I really hope that's not the case, though. Toxin Tractor here for Marakar. SiZe does lose a V. Just left him kind of out in the open on the stream there. Strategy Center is now going up for SiZe. I just feel like this army's not got very much inside of it. But I think it's just an easy fight for Marakar, is it not? If he's just attacking with not very many missile defenders inside of there. Like, he just lost another V there pretty much for free because this is not really that dangerous for Marakar. Although SiZe is doing quite nice micro, just running away when he needs to. S&D will be online soon. SiZe does have Hellfires on pretty much all of these Vs as well. Palace going up for Marakar. Yeah, there's like little engagements here and there, but no massive attacks right now. TNT does hit the tower. It's not bad for Marakar, that, because he does have the economy to support it, really. It's like $1,500, but you are taking out a key defense there for SiZe, which is that big tower. Minimax in the chat says, don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Yeah, I agree. Can we randomly get this stream to like 300 likes or something like that today, guys? Let's see. If we get to 300 likes, we'll ban Fargo from the chat. Last time we didn't quite reach 200. We'll give him a lifetime ban on the channel. What do you think? A technical coming in for Marakar. Over on the right. It's not going to achieve anything, though. SiZe is on it. Yeah, if that would have hit, I would say major advantage for Marakar. But the fact that it didn't hit, I'd say SiZe is still in with a chance. But there are buggies out already. And we know buggies are bad news for the Vs. And Marakar's got quite a decent foothold here. Yeah, SiZe is going to need to do something. I think at least ToW missiles is going to be needed. If you don't want to cut the production for your Vs, like drop down another war factory and just upgrade ToW from it. He's got the cash for it. He's got 3.5k. SiZe picking off what technicals he can. The buggies are finding it hard to get a decent angle because of the curvature of this hill. Although I say that, one V did get picked off, but also two buggies went down for that. So SiZe doing okay. They seem quite loaded now, some of these. I don't know if he's brought some extra missile defenders past. I think he did. I think he's trying to keep Marakar busy whilst he's also trying to capture the oil and the artillery platform on the right side. There is an expansion supply for SiZe on the left. So both players are taking all of the stuff on the map. Equally sharing it, really. But Marakar's now on a black market. He's going to probably get his refinery soon. SiZe has his refinery. It's a very, like, cagey affair, isn't it? No one wants to, like, commit massively. SiZe is just poking here and there and then backing off. I think Marakar will probably pop from that and try and pick off what he can. Yeah, SiZe is taking it very cautiously, and so far, so good. SiZe has got more XP here as well. Might need to evac here. Could be a little bit quicker on some of the evacs, perhaps. But, like, to be in this position against a top player like Marakar, I think he's in a really, like, not bad position. I mean, ideally you want to be killing the GLA before he gets Palace black markets, but he still has the whole map. He could be dropping down additional war factories. He could drop down additional war factories, like get up to 3 and just spam like empty ToW Vs all over the map and just push Marakar back. Or you could start dropping down particles. He does have an extra war factory on the right. He's going Tomahawks. Okay, it's big size, isn't it? Of course he's going to go Tomahawks. And he is really trying to clear Marakar from this top position. Marakar pops his buggies, picks off a V. There's an angry mob here flushing out this building on the left. Marakar trying to kill these artillery platforms before big size captures it. I think he wouldn't have captured it anyway because there's a Jean Michel here. But there are Tomahawks now raining down some damage. There's been some discussion on the forums lately about balance and new ideas now that the source code's released. How do we balance the game in a future potential patch? It was someone that suggested Tomahawks have 100% extra damage, like 10% extra range. And I just thought that was mega overkill because you see Tomahawks. You see Tomahawks currently. I think they're near enough perfect. I think with 100% extra damage and like 10% extra range, I think they'd be like mega overkill. Look at SiZe here, man. Look what he's doing. He's really impressive here. Yeah, I am honestly really impressed with what SiZe is doing. It's actually kind of unbelievable because we see the US loses against GLA so many times on this map. So the fact that SiZe kept his CC, just started passively, has now got a particle out. It's dominated with tomahawks. He's showing us how 0 hours should be played. Oh, there's a dozer stolen. Of course, he's stolen a dozer on the right. SiZe kept the dozer there too long. SiZe bringing in a ton of Vs. He's expanding very, very quickly here to the middle. Marakar is quite relentless with the old capturing of the dozer. So it's bound to be at some point he's going to go for it. Maybe SiZe could have been a bit more careful, but it's bound to happen when you're so distracted with everything that's going on the map. These tomahawks, though, need to be careful because like one battle bus gets close or a group of buggies catches them off guard, then they can easily go down. This tunnel in the middle is still going to come alive. Hope SiZe is on that. Otherwise, he could just pop behind his army and kill everything. SiZe a little bit exposed on the left-hand side. Doesn't have any defense. A few Vs. What's he thinking about heading over there? Marakar's now coming in with a bunch of buggies. And this firebase is dead, but SiZe is bringing in the Vs. Marakar is on the run. I feel like a Colonel Burton somewhere here could be good. Or them tomahawks. Imagine the tomahawks there, like shooting it over the edge, over the cliff. So that's going to get cleared. There is a Scud Storm out now as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 markets for Marakar. Whoa, look at this. Oh my god, where did they go? Where did they go? Oh, I was looking forward to a good hit then. Tomahawks are beautiful. Here's the battle bus, though. I literally mentioned it a second ago. And these tomahawks now are in trouble. That's 2 tomahawks dead so far. The tomahawks are literally going crazy. That's something that probably does need to be fixed in a patch. Oh, crazy, isn't it? That's why tomahawks aren't made so often, I think, because they're so vulnerable to a bus attack like that. Whoa, did you see that? Yeah, tomahawks, man, unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen. The Vs are on the run. Is SiZe faltering a bit here? Is he faltering? He's not repaired his oil down in the bottom right. But he is clearing the left, though. And he could easily still get this back. So it's not end of the world. But Marakar is a bit of a master at camping with a GLA when he's got a decent amount of markets. Yeah, there's a Jarman in that battle bus as well, which is proving a little bit difficult there for SiZe to deal with. Yeah, the other semi-final is Excal against Tumstep. Yeah, SiZe is having trouble now. It was all going smoothly, wasn't it? It was all going smoothly, and all of a sudden now not going so great. He is almost level 5, though, but he's losing Chinooks here. This is probably going to be difficult to get back. He's coming in with Tomahawks again. Maybe they're going a little bit too close, though. Marakar coming in again on the left-hand side with more quads. Yeah, it's actually quite nice fights here in the middle. But you got to remember the GLA is on power. He's had his oil taken out, though, but he's also getting bounty money. Marakar was coming in with a Saboteur, and it actually kills a V. Could it be that Marakar runs out of cash? That's what I'm thinking. He's got a decent amount now. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 markets. But if SiZe starts coming in now and picking off like 2 markets, Marakar could be in trouble. Marakar might be in trouble now because there is a serious amount of Vs pushing in on the left-hand side. And a particle cannon is ready, but there is a Saboteur heading over to the particle cannon. But Marakar might be so distracted with that that maybe he's now going to lose his markets and Scud. Yeah, SiZe coming after the Scud first. Particle is fired as well. Saboteur goes in and resets it. That's actually weird. Yeah, that's weird. Saboteur did nothing. Did nothing because the particle had already fired. It actually did nothing. SiZe is looking on point. There's a serious amount of buggies here too, but you've got to remember now, 2 markets have been taken out, plus that Scud Storm. SiZe is level 5. Spectre gunship up in the top right. He is focusing purely on the economy of Marakar. Marakar is expanding to the middle though. That is building insanely fast because he has the power. 100% extra build speed. SiZe needs to repair that oil down in the bottom right. He's got 8.2k. One of his war factories on the right there getting picked off. SiZe really just has to hold and maybe kick Marakar off the middle. And I think just those 2 things can get him the win. Marakar is now level 5 though. Because he has the particle cannons. So just like those 3 things, a strike across those 3 things there, and Marakar's pretty much out. The problem is though, with a sneak attack, that sneak attack could be super, super deadly. But is SiZe saving up a support power for it? It is a fuel air bomb. Would it kill it? Does kill it. And only damages his particles. So that's actually pretty good there for SiZe. Anthrax bomb misses the target. SiZe actually going back. So 2.8k SiZe. But yeah, Marakar is now well and truly collected on the middle. 2 suppliers with the old worker shoes. Yeah, you got to remember about the Anthrax here. Otherwise, these Vs are going to start taking damage. It's probably going up to like there, isn't it? Even though it's kind of floating in the air here. Okay, buggies with GPS scramble coming in on the left-hand side. Might be able to pick off the supply. SiZe does have the supply lines upgrade. There's 2 quads coming in from the right. SiZe is not there to stop it. This is a leaflet. SiZe does stop it. That's 2 heavily vetted quads there as well, and he's sending Vs. I wonder if he'd particle there, or if he's going to particle somewhere else. But I think those 3 are a really decent target. And also those arms dealers, but also that is. So pretty much any of those that you hit is decent. Marakar is now collecting on the left now, though, too. A few missile defenders here, but that's just going to give some bounty money, I feel, to Marakar. Yeah. Yeah, SiZe still with oil advantage. He's got 3 drop zones now. I do feel like a sneak could wreck him at any given moment, though. There's a Colonel Burton here that gets picked off. Marakar might lose a few buggies here. As I say that, he loses 0. But that's going to be quite a hard army to stop. Has SiZe invested maybe too much into particle cannons? That's like 10k. It's going to be quite a difficult attack to stop. He needs support powers. I think he's used his leaflet, used his fuel air bomb. Spectre gunship, I think, is still on cooldown. I don't know if he's got A10. Yeah, he does have A10, actually. He does have A10. Jean and Kellen here, too, though. I think Marakar's just in too big of a position now. Yeah. He's disabled both particles, too. And now the CC's getting hit. Yeah, well played to Marakar. You're seeing the APM come into effect now. Both particle cannons down, CC down, and Big SiZe is out. That was a really nice attempt, though, from the USA for SiZe. But Marakar has proven his excellence. Too strong, too quick, and 1-0 for Marakar. Yeah, that was a really cool game. I liked seeing them Tomahawks in action. Yeah, the Tomahawk missiles just completely disappearing. Then they were doing the loop. Then they were like firing like directly up and then down and still killed a load of buggies, even though the Tomahawk had already died. It was actually a really nice example of USA GLA. Down in the south position with the USA in the cyan, this is OE Marakar. Up in the north position, the GLA with the orange, this is Big SiZe. I've got a surprise video for you very soon, by the way. I have finished my China icons unit upscaling video, finally. 68 icons upscaled. It's been the hardest and longest video I've ever put together because it's just taken so long. I think I literally started it like 6 months ago. And every day I've been spending a few hours doing a few more icons. The China buildings, trying to upscale them without actually going into the game and taking new screenshots is really, really difficult. So yeah, maybe tonight or tomorrow I will put that live. Put that video out, rather. Okay, you got Marakar going for 2 supplies. Kind of. Yeah, it is. Sold his CC. SiZe just running away with his worker and now running back. SiZe is not like the ruthless dozer hunter killer. So I feel like players are probably more relaxed selling their CC, just hiding their dozers versus SiZe than if you like played Xcal, for example. And it does affect the game a lot because it means if you're playing against Xcal and you've only got one dozer, you're more forced to make that 2k investment into making a CC early on. Whereas if you know they're not going to get hunted, that's a nice save there by Marakar. Yeah, if you know they're not going to get hunted, then you're more relaxed and chilled and you drop the CC down later to manage your money a little bit better. Okay, yeah, nice start from Marakar. SiZe lost a bunch of workers and his TNT has failed. It's not a great start there for the GLA. Tech RPG now coming from SiZe on the right side. Let's go for one of the dozers. Is he going to get the other one? The other one is trying to box, but not quite. Marakar is, though, already across the map, straight in the face. Big SiZe taking out his arms dealer. I feel like this is what the USA needs to do, and I feel like Marakar knows this is SiZe's weakness. GLA versus USA, not one of SiZe's best. And already now the arms dealer killed. Supply getting killed. It's looking like a 2-0 for Marakar. Possibly, unless... Ooh. I think that was a TNT as well. If it had hit that and then come in and hit this, and maybe micro these RPGs, there's a few ifs, then maybe you could have made it work. But I think you had to get that dozer because that dozer's gone over here now. Going to start making a new base. Making a new power first. He needs to make the power to unlock the supply. Otherwise, if you still had power over here, you just drop down a supply. Probably start a new box. Yeah, Big SiZe is going to take another loss here, I'm afraid. There's a tech RPG. But Marakar knows the SiZe knows, if you know what I mean. So Marakar just goes and counter drops back in his own base, and he's going to try and box his dozer again. But yeah, Big SiZe pretty much has no base. He's got a barracks on the right. He's still collecting here. I was taking out that power. Just a tech RPG, though. Ooh, he's got it. Just happened to glance over and he's actually got it. Is that another TNT? I think it might be. Tech RPG. Yeah, even though he's got the dozer, though, I don't think it makes too much of a difference. I just think Marakar's got too much. He's got like 3 armies of fees, Marakar. And he's microing both of them, what seems like pretty well. Well, the two that he's attacking with. Yeah, SiZe is trying to rebuild. 1v gets picked off. There's no more barracks, so every missile defender you pick off is a big success. So it can't be rebuilt. But the problem is, how's he going to pick off that? Even if you deleted that army and Marakar just had that, it'd still be probably Marakar's game. But the fact that he has this as well, yeah, not sure. Not sure for SiZe here. Yeah, SiZe's base continues to get cleaned up. There's a technical in the base, and SiZe has been kicked. GG.
You have been defeated.
Okay, 2-0. Okay, so yeah, it should have been SiZe's matchup. Surprise SiZe shows USA Chile. Yes, SiZe can veto. American special is air mirror and then super weapon mirror. Just waiting for SiZe to choose whether he wants to veto. Okay, Snowy Drought will be the map. Okay, so up in the north position, we have the USA Air Force, strongest army in the game. This is the orange. This is the Danish Viking, or Danish Dynamite. This is Big Size. Down in the south position with the cyan, USA Air Force. This is... Oh, are we Marakar? Okay, barracks first from Marakar. SiZe with a different build order. He's going for supply. What I think he will do, though, is he'll react to what Marakar's doing, and he'll do like a barracks airfield. Seen him do this many times before. I think I've even played like air mirror against SiZe in some tournaments and stuff. So you learn what he's doing and you watch what he's doing. Marakar likes to drop 3 MDs and a dozer normally, but it looks like he's going for a bigger drop, which means that he'll be skipping one of his Chinooks, or his first Raptor will be delayed. I think he's skipping a Chinook on this. So you'll see SiZe is on 1, 2, 3, 4. Whereas Marakar is not. So SiZe with the economic advantage, but this is probably going to equalize that economic advantage. Yeah, that's quite a lot of MDs. First Raptor. Even the first Raptor, even despite the strong PDLs, would get laser locked. SiZe has to be careful of this other Chinook. Otherwise, he is going to lose it. Marakar loses a dozer on the right. Nice reaction so far from SiZe. Remember that SiZe is... Ooh. SiZe sacrifices a dozer there. For the cause. First King Raptor is out. No Raptor from Marakar. He's prioritized getting that other Chinook up and then made a... then gone for a Raptor. SiZe still not able to collect fully here yet. Marakar did not get the cancel on that, so he's lost $800 for the airfield. Plus $1,000 for the dozer. SiZe goes back to reload. SiZe currently not capturing this oil. So he knows it's going to get hit by the old Raptor. SiZe historically has been very, very good at air mirrors. He's got three Raptors out. SiZe is back collecting on the left side. Nice split fire there. Beautiful from Marakar. SiZe denying this one on the right. SiZe has picked off the Marakar power. SiZe going for the oil again. Does SiZe have more Raptors out? I think he does. And he's also keeping on the power of Marakar. Keeping him offline. Whereas Marakar prioritizing the Chinooks. And SiZe now has no Chinooks collecting on that right-hand side. SiZe produces a Comanche. Which gets instantly laser locked. Not great there from SiZe. I think SiZe is looking to hit a supply there. He has 3 Raptors, which is perfect to hit the supply. Oh, he has 4 now. He could go for the airfield. Supply does get picked off. SiZe denies the oil. Marakar coming in with 3 Raptors. Takes out the oil straight away just after SiZe captures it. Just to get it straight out. Marakar dropping down the second airfield. Mark Smart in the chat says Danish Dynamite versus the Egyptian nuclear bomb. Sounds accurate. Sounds accurate. So SiZe doing a really good job at hitting the power continuously. SiZe still trying it with the Comanches. He's hit this supply on the right. Marakar now trying to expand and also get the oil and refinery. That's an interesting expansion there from SiZe. It gets shut down though. He's only got one airfield, Big SiZe. The power is getting hit and hit over and over again. I feel like Marakar probably could hit the airfield of SiZe. This is the only one. He could get it out. SiZe coming in with the Raptors. What is he going to go for? SiZe, no flashbangs. Marakar with the flashbangs. Marakar with the refinery and the oil. That's a nice hit there from Big SiZe. Very, very nice hit. I don't know how many Raptors were on the ground, if any. But SiZe might get his own airfield hit here. Marakar waiting for him to land, and he's going to hit here. That's looking very bad for SiZe. Yeah. SiZe loses that his only airfield with all his Raptors on it. So that's the thing. If you only have one airfield and all your Raptors are landed, and that can happen. Yeah, he's messing around with Comanches, but I don't feel like they've been getting any value, the Comanches, so far. Marakar can just make missile defenders and it will counter these. Seems like the Raptors can't land, though, until the Raptors are gone. Sorry, until the commies are gone. So SiZe now dropping down a war factory. Yeah, a bit of a weird dynamic here. Oh, maybe not. I thought the Raptors weren't loaded at all. Marakar dropping down a war factory. Seems like Marakar just way more on it. A lot of Rangers getting crushed there, but SiZe's war factory gets picked off. This is it. SiZe is no refinery, no power. Currently no war factory or airfield. Does he have power? He's building a war factory even without power. He's still trying, but I don't know quite how that's going to go. Spectre gunship does hit the airfield of Marakar while the Raptors are landed. Oh, okay. That's actually pretty good. He got a bunch of Raptors there. Still don't really think there's much of a chance, though. SiZe is spamming missile defenders and ranges across the map. Marakar's level 3. He could just make one Pathfinder and all of that could be shut down. Got Marakar's Spectre coming in now as well. It's on the war factory of Big SiZe. Even SiZe's barracks now getting picked off. SiZe is in a very, very bad position. Split fire on the dozers. It's just really, really solid and well played there by Marakar. GG from both players. 3-0 for Marakar. Yeah, and the other semi-final, we have Tumstep and Excal. That's not arranged yet. I suppose whoever is going to be winning this tournament has got to go through some hard players now. Excal to win it would have to beat Tumstep, and then potentially looks like going to be beating Marakar maybe in the final if he wants to take the crown. Same for Tumstep. He'd have to beat Excal and then Marakar to take the crown. Marakar looks on track here to beat SiZe, and then would probably have to beat potentially Excal or maybe a Tumstep in the final. So yeah, not easy for any of the players from here. But Marakar doing very well in the start of this 3-0. Down in the south position, we have the super weapon in the orange. This is Big SiZe. Up in the north position with the super weapon in the cyan, this is Marakar. Yeah, it might be some of the last you see of Marakar here because I saw him right that he's taking like a 3-month hiatus at the end of March, which means going away for 3 months somewhere. Someone said he's going to the US. I don't know if that's true or not. Okay, Marakar with 3 MDs and a dozer drop. SiZe with just a barracks. I think he's going for the same drop, though. Both Chinooks about the same speed. Maybe SiZe is a tiny bit quicker. SiZe drops 1 MD top left. And 2 MDs top right, plus the dozer. You can actually get the dozer tucked there. Marakar drops the left. USA mirrors are just weird, aren't they? Just generally very weird. Because you get dropped and you basically can't collect straight away. SiZe loses Chinook. Marakar has the capture upgrade, though. SiZe is taking over the base. Marakar is spamming a load of ranges. Will he be able to beat Big SiZe's ground army there? There's quite a lot of ranges. I think Marakar in a much better position because he's going to get both of the oils here. Logica, welcome in the chat. He says, what was the first matchup? First matchup was USA GLA, and SiZe chose it, which I'm a bit surprised about, actually. Yeah, he lost both. Yeah, Marakar's now got 2 oils, got the refineries, dropping down the war factory. So I feel like SiZe's strategy here not quite working out. He's coming in for a drop. SiZe does kill a few units there, and he is still collecting on 2 Chinooks on the left. He's collecting there as well. Okay. But Marakar's now capturing the base and in the base with a V. One of Marakar's dozers there gets picked off. The last one is here. Marakar coming in with a drop of his own. He's getting laser locked. Marakar shuts this down. SiZe coming in to save his supply. We've seen SiZe's base get captured a few times in the past. SiZe's got a few MDs out now. I suppose Marakar's only collected on 2 Chinooks. Whereas if SiZe can somehow get this supply back, he can be collecting on 4. So that might negate some of the oil situation. Marakar has more of a V count. And he's currently chilling in this position. No tow upgrade, though. So I think that was the last missile defender. This one here is now getting picked off. Marakar's here with a lot of MTVs. SiZe trying to micro with a more loaded V here. There's toe upgrade in play now from Marakar. Marakar bringing in some MDs of his own, gets in the laser lock. SiZe commits to an unload, loses a V. It does kill all of the 4 Vs there of Marakar. Marakar now collecting on his main supply again. Marakar coming in with a V. This weak V of SiZe might get picked off. Yep. Yeah, I'm afraid that's going to be another game for Marakar. It's going to be a 4-0. GG from SiZe, GG from Marakar. Yeah, Marakar just seems to be on another level to SiZe today. SiZe did come from work or something and just start playing straight away. Maybe not so warm, but I actually thought with the USA GLA, he actually started really good. I don't know why he picked USA GLA on the first map. Maybe he's just really confident with the USA. I don't know. He almost did do it with the USA, to be honest. It's quite perfection for about 15 minutes of that USA v GLA. He had tomahawks going. He had particle cannons. Drop zones. I'm just going to grab a water while we're waiting. Be right back 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. So we've seen our first veto. Nuke mirror on blue hole could be good. Yeah, we've seen our first veto. SiZe trying to choose China versus Nuke. Marakar has vetoed it. Okay, down in the bottom left with the Cyan China Nuke. This is OOE Marakar. Up in the top right position. We've also the China Nuke, the orange Danish Dynamite. This is Big SiZe. Now, Big SiZe, you could say maybe is the king of nuke mirrors. Like, I remember like 1 or 2 years ago, Excal was like #1 without a doubt, beating everyone. But SiZe and Excal did a nuke mirror set, and SiZe won it quite comfortably. Can't remember the score exactly. Was it like 7-4 or something? I don't know. I mean, like any normal set, you would expect Excal to beat SiZe. But I just remember that one set where his nuke mirror, like, SiZe was just an absolute animal. So, yeah, I think back in the day, like in 2005, I think the 1v1 nuke mirror was one of the go-to things. And SiZe very, very experienced in it and likes it very much. So will that be able to get himself on the board here? It is a bit of a Marakari map, isn't it? Because it's got 27 oils. Well, it feels like it. And Marakar does like a bit of macro, to say the least. Okay, a bit of a Battle Master skirmish going on over on the left-hand side. Marakar gets himself 1, 2, 3. Probably about to be 4, 5 oils, where SiZe is on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. So 5, 5. Both players ready to expand as well. Flamer from Marakar down the middle.
Holy crap, we have a mega donation.
Loledin.
Because you deserve it because of all the thoughts you put in this game, keeping the shit alive.
Loledin, thank you very much, man, for the €20 donation. Really appreciate that. You missed one F out of effort, so the bot said efforts. It's pretty funny. Yeah, nice one, man. Thank you for that donation. Really appreciate it. Yeah, SiZe's going for the old tank hunter spam now in the middle. He's got a repair bay up in the top left. He seems to be taking over the top left. Marakar taking over the bottom right. SiZe is here with a flamer, though, and this oil is taking some damage. Marakar on 3 war factories in his main base. SiZe is just on 1 war factory. Oh, no, wait. 2 war factories. Okay. Going for a prop. He's on a few barracks, though, SiZe. Logica in the chat said, when did Marakar and XGAL last face each other in the semi-final? I don't think... Well, they wouldn't have done in this one because I at the beginning of the tournament, seeded players based on ZH ladder rankings. And XGAL was 1 and Marakar was 2. So I'm pretty sure. So they would have started on opposite sides. Whereas like Tumstep, who you could argue is maybe a number 2, but on ZH ladder, I'm sure he was... I'm sure at the time Marakar was 2. I might be wrong, but basically they were seeded. So they're always bound. Those 3 or 4 players, they're always bound to find each other in the semi-finals / finals. I'm sure someone can go back and watch the live broadcast of when I did the bracket and how I did it. Okay, SiZe seems to be doing a little bit of a fight back here, but then Marakar seems to be doing a bit of a fight back here. He's also shot down this tower, which has then killed Big SiZe's oil. And Big SiZe has now got a Battle Master problem in his base. Might be losing a dozer there. The SiZe now on the Overlords. Marakar's a bit slow on the old propaganda. So his Overlords are going to be much slower. Don't think we've seen any helixes yet. Marakar pushing in from this left-hand side, killing another Big SiZe oil. Even though SiZe is on Overlords, it does feel like advantage for Marakar, especially if he kills that prop. And he's got no trucks there, SiZe, either. SiZe just seems a bit like... a bit stunned. He's a bit like he was just sat in one place, meanwhile losing that and that. He could have sent the ECM back and saved this prop, for example. Sent the Overlord over here to deal with this. But in the end, he's lost both his oil and his prop. He's still not collecting there. This dozer's even exposed now. When those mines clear, they can just... the Battle Master can just head there and pick off that dozer. So it looks like a massive advantage for Marakar. Even a Flamer there almost killed an Overlord. Even Marakar's Flamers versus Overlords are just OP. And this is one of the matchups where SiZe is meant to be the favorite, I think. But Marakar did deliberately pick a giant map where he likes the macro. I think he likes the massive maps of all the oils to capture. SiZe losing tanks to this pretty loaded bunker. Feel like this is a bit of a desperation attack now by SiZe. I think he knows he might have lost this. Marakar's collecting on the middle. It's actually SiZe's Lotus there. It gets stopped. Artillery comes in for SiZe, as well as the carpet. GG from SiZe. It's not a good day for SiZe so far. 5-0 down. Yeah, the thing is, it just shows you how good Marakar actually is, because SiZe could pretty much 1v1 anyone and beat them very, very comfortably. You'd be lucky to get like a game or two against SiZe, like in 99% of the population of players so far. Yeah, so far, SiZe not able to get a game against Marakar just yet. They're now going to do China Mirror on this map as well, which, again, you're going to say that favors Marakar because of this giant map that Marakar just loves so much. So SiZe is really up against it now. He pretty much needs to win every game now. He can drop one more, but apart from that, he needs to win every game. Okay, up at the top right, we have the China Vanilla for the Siam player. This is OOE Marakar. And down in the bottom left position, this is the green. This is... Sorry, not the green. Why am I saying green? I was thinking about the door. I was thinking about the China Command Center door being green. That's weird. This is the orange. Danish Viking. This is the China Vanilla. Also, China Mirror. This is Big SiZe. Low T in the chat says, why isn't Oil Rampage played anymore? To be honest, I think I did originally put it in the map pool for this tournament, but then I asked all of the expert players which opinions that I value. I asked them to check over the rules and check over the map pool and see if everyone was happy, because I didn't want to like announce a tournament and then everybody complain about it. So I had various people check over it, and Oil Rampage was one of the maps where people said let's remove it because it's a bit of a 1-1 map. So I think we removed it and we put in like Tiny Tactics or something else, you know? Because like if you have like Tox versus Nuke on Oil Rampage, it's very, very difficult for the Nuke to win. Because the Toxin can just bunker in. You have those style bunkers in your base. Make a line of stingers and stuff. Jean Michel and line of tunnels, gamma buses. And it's just a 1-1 matchup. So for that reason, yeah, we've got Arctic Arena in there. Blue Hole, which have equal amount of oils as Oil Rampage, but just more winnable and more chaotic. The Big SiZe is in the base here of Marakar, hitting the power. And the power will survive though. SiZe on 3 supplies, War Factory Barracks. No oils, whereas Marakar is grabbing a bunch of oils. He's on 2 supplies. 3 supplies now. SiZe is being the more aggressive here. Less economy and more aggressive. SiZe begins to flame more. Maybe get the power. Yeah, it gets the power before it gets sold. But still, though, that flame is going to get stopped. SiZe kills one of the Marakar oils. Nice little bit of detail there, shooting down the tower. We like that. SiZe now going for his own oils. Marakar flaming through the mid. Marakar in the base flaming down SiZe's wall factory, but SiZe saves it. SiZe ahead in XP. Marakar looks like he's got more cyan dots out on the map. He's also challenging these oils. He's got red guards here to challenge these ones. He's gone for the red guard veterancy, whereas SiZe did not. Yeah, Marakar is just basically everywhere. Also now here with the flamer in the middle. He's got this artillery platform. He's got this one. He's got this oil on top left. Okay, Marakar here with various tank enters. But there's loads of flamers. I think SiZe is going to hold this eventually. It's just a little bit messy, isn't it? Marakar is already on the black napalm. Yeah, SiZe doesn't have this oil, doesn't have this, doesn't have his refinery, whereas Marakar has those 2. That one obviously died. SiZe has these 3. Whereas that one and that one died. So I suppose if SiZe can, like, stabilize and camp it out, maybe he's not in that bad of a position, like, oils-wise. SiZe with the albino flamer here. So extra special flamer with 200% extra damage. I'm only kidding. That's when he gets disabled by the ECM and then undisabled. Loses its color for some reason. Okay, Marakar running around with a Lotus. He's got quite a compact base there, hasn't he? Imagine a carpet bomb and artillery through the middle there. You could get some juicy damage then. Yeah, SiZe really needs this one. He can't let it go to 6-0 because then he won't have a game to spare. So he ideally is aiming for 5-1 here. But anytime he goes near here, these artillery platforms are going to be annoying. Although it doesn't look like they're firing right now. They definitely fire in the middle. Marakar's captured a SiZe wall factory. I wonder if Marakar's going to produce something. He is. He's got a flamer coming out, I think. He's going to go for the, maybe for the oil. Or go for the CC or something. Yeah, it looks like he's going for the CC. Lotus is dead. I think the red guard's going to die too. SiZe just killing the oil. Yeah, that Lotus has caused so much havoc. Just look at that. The CC's even low. It's like on 1 HP or something. I feel like that could have been better, no? Got the power, got the prop. But couldn't that have like both been down the center? And got like everything. I swear that could have been fired better. MiG's here for SiZe. Gets shot down. Okay. Little strange there for SiZe. I think SiZe is just not on it today. He's just not on his game, is he? If he has just come from a long, hard day's work and he's tired or whatever, because I was putting on a lot of pressure on him to sort these games out, because he kind of didn't confirm anything for like 2 or 3 days. So I don't know like how busy he's been, but I know he came straight from somewhere straight to play these games, which is quite common for him actually. But as I say that, he's flaming down the whole of Marakar's base here, I suppose. And he's got Battle Masters in the base. 2 more flamers here. He needs to repair that CC. I can't believe how much damage that one Lotus caused. Yeah, both players have got a bit of a flamer issue in the base. If he turns that flame wall, he might be able to stop that gat as well. Which means he might be able to keep going with the flamer. But I think currently SiZe is focused on defending his base. Marakar's got a foothold in both of the corners. CC going up for Marakar in this corner. Yeah, the trees in the water are linked to the FPS. So because I've whacked the FPS up to 167 or whatever I've got it set to. 144, but it says 167 for some reason. The game is heavily linked to FPS. Especially like skirmish mode and single player. Whatever the FPS is what the game speed plays at. I don't understand fully why. It's a bit of a strange thing. I think it's a very unique thing to have, actually. Carpet for SiZe comes in. And Marakar rebuilding his base. He's got two more supplies back. Another flamer there has been stopped. Marakar camp in the middle. Marakar's vision is just so much, though. He's got that camped. He's got presence here. He's got both of these, so he's got a big vision. So you can just see everything that's coming a mile off. Marakar can. SiZe continuing to push with Battlemaster Flamer. It seems to be the go-to thing. Could Marakar get hunted? I don't really think so, because I think he's got too many dozers. Unless SiZe gets that CC and then gets 2 lucky hits on both of these dozers, then maybe. Carpet and artillery, you never know. Flamer survives. Yeah, it's causing some havoc that for Marakar, isn't it? If he gets tucked behind there and begins a flame war, I think the MiGs are going to stop it anyway. Yeah, I was going to say he could deal with the Gats. Yeah, not a bad little attack there by SiZe. This is more of a ferocious fight, isn't it? SiZe is level 5 now. CC's back on 100%. EMP gets a MiG. Gets a couple of MiGs, actually. Couple of MiGs frozen. 1 dead. Frozen out of the sky. SiZe coming in with more and more flamers. They just keep walking in, don't they? Yeah, a lot of Marakar's base is on fire again. SiZe has expanded here, although he is getting harassed. These MiGs frozen on the ground might get hit, but no, Marakar is there to save the day. As this ambitious dozer gets picked off, it's coming in with more and more flaming. SiZe's flamers there get stopped. Artillery on this top left position. Thought he would hit the oil, but goes for the war factory. Another flamer in here. That dozer can get picked off. MiGs get hit. This is a ferocious game, this one. Yeah, that supply is taken out. Marakar's taking a lot of damage in the last few minutes. SiZe is now collecting on both supplies on the mid, despite these artillery platforms. I actually kind of like it that they're not firing down there, because maybe it'd just be too OP. Yeah, SiZe finally taking out these artillery platforms. Well, taking out one of them at least. SiZe does need to hold this middle position because otherwise that flamer can easily get here and start shutting down these supplies. Carpet bomb comes in for Marakar anyway. Supply survives though. SiZe still on this oil. Marakar still on that oil. SiZe not on refinery. Marakar is on his refinery. When you think about how many units have been created. Is it units 25? What does that one? Oh, does that mean units out right now? Doesn't say how many created. But Marakar is fighting back. That's a nice little Gatling cannon there. Seals off the entrance against flamers. GG from Big Size. GG from Marakar. Marakar is 6-0 up. It was a nice try from SiZe, but I think that's probably going to demoralize him. Because that's probably his best... one of his best chances. Maybe you could say game number 1 was one of his best chances too. Okay. Demo Info Mountain Mayhem. Okay, so up at the top left with the orange China infantry, this is Big Size. Down in the bottom right, we have the cyan GLA demolition for the player that is OOE Marakar. Yeah, Logica said in the chat, take away the macro maps, and SiZe will have a closer result. Yeah, I agree. If that Nuke mirror was played on like Tournament Desert or Lagoon or something like that, probably I'd be picking SiZe. I don't know, maybe actually. If we have a look at the score, you take away USA GLA, it also gives SiZe a better chance, but he chose that. But it's a lot of ifs, isn't it? Oh, if you remove this, or if you remove this, SiZe might stand a chance. But at the end of the day, Marakar is just legendary, and SiZe, yeah, I mean, like, SiZe didn't confirm this game for the last 2 or 3 days, and I kind of like put pressure on them to try and arrange ASAP. And I think yeah, like I said, he just came in from work or something. But ideally, I want him to be playing at his best. But even if he is Marakar still better anyway? Maybe, yeah. I don't know. SiZe's truck rush not working out. Marakar coming in with a technical. I think SiZe should have parked there, actually, because he was invisible. Tech RPG comes in. Marakar gets the crutches. That was nice by Marakar. Nice bit of micro. There's a TNT here from Marakar as well. Oh. Okay, that gets dealt with. Worker on the run. Yeah, SiZe needs to win every game from this point. He needs to win 7-6 now if he's going to go through to the final. Otherwise, he will be fighting either Xcal or Tumstep for 3rd place. Yeah, 3rd place, I think it was $140 of 3rd place. It's like half of that, $70 4th place. So even if SiZe goes out here, he's guaranteed $70 with a chance to win $140. Even if he does go out. But let's not count him out too soon. Because he hasn't taken that much damage. He's letting a technical in there, and there's still a worker here. Marakar just being annoying here with a tech RPG. Yo, Harris Con 5, follow me over on Twitch. Yeah, every time I'm streaming on YouTube now, I'm streaming over on Twitch as well. Follow me over there if you do like that platform. Yeah, SiZe is holding. I don't know if he's put that truck back or not, but he is holding. There's been little fights here and there, but he's not lost a ton of stuff. I think SiZe is wanting to play it cautiously here at the start, and then he's going to go out, head out, push across the map with a big infantry blob. But the palace is already going up for Marakar. And when the palace is out, could be scud launchers, demo bikes, Jean-Michel, angry mobs, all of these things that do make it harder for the infantry. So the infantry probably wants to push sooner rather than later, like about now or in the next 30 seconds or 60 seconds at least, because that's when you're going to do most damage. Loaded outposts against all of these quads, racking up the XP, getting us to level 3, and then maybe your level 3 support powers can try and take out that palace, and then keep going from there. Okay, SiZe pushing out on the left-hand side with an outpost. On the right, he's trying to stop this worker. RPGs and a quad. Little push on the right here from Marakar. Is Marakar going to be able to hold this? He's dropping down the defenses. Outpost deciding to maybe turn around. If that could be a TNT in there. So Marakar has successfully repelled this for now. SiZe now head into the middle. But that palace is already up. Yeah, Marakar's playing some very nice 0 hour here. The whole set. TNT there does get shut down. The SiZe's slow and methodical approach here with the inf. It's working okay so far. Lexor says maybe we can get some redemption rematch when SiZe is in shape again. I think even if SiZe was in shape, you know, you would get maybe not exactly the same result. Maybe SiZe would get a few games, but I think you would see still a Marakar win. He's won so many rounds against SiZe before. I don't think it would change too much. But yeah, we're always happy at the end of this tournament to see some other big sets. Like on this Sunday, we're talking about Logica against Lift Truck, for example. Could happen. But right now, yeah, the priority for me is to get this tournament done before the 27th of March. And 28th, I'm flying to Thailand for 2 weeks, so I need to get this sorted. Yeah, ideally, I want the other semi-final to be played like tomorrow night. That would be ideal for me. Ideal for viewers, Saturday night. Be ideal for me. Yeah, Excal seems to be busy with work. Yeah, demo bikes are out now. SiZe, okay, keeps all of his outposts alive so far. All it takes, though, is a few of these demo bikes to start hitting. And once SiZe popped open, the Jean-Michel going to have a field day. But so far, the micro from SiZe has been spot on. The demo bikes have been sent to their death, and they're $550 each, by the way. Marakar losing a big chunk of his base here. He's trying to rebuild the supply ASAP. Jean-Michel will continually snipe, so this will eventually be cleared. But the question is, how much damage is Marakar going to take in the process? Marakar hasn't got that much XP. He did those bits of harassment there in the beginning. But he didn't actually kill a whole too much. SiZe is going to eventually get cleared here. But at what cost is that for Marakar? Because SiZe is on like 15k float. The arms dealer of Marakar has been taken out. SiZe is now level 3. Carpet and artillery are heading Marakar's way. The logical decision, I think, is on that. Could also be going for the palace, but I'm pretty sure it's lined up for that oil. If you get the bunker, it's the bonus as well. Get the tunnel as well. Decent. So yeah, I think SiZe is doing well here. Might get himself on the scoreboard before the end of the set. But it's still a massive tall order, isn't it? He'd have to still win every game. The demo workers are coming in here. He's going to press the I key. Pops open one outpost. Marakar continuing to use these workers like many terrorists here. Just detonating to kill the infantry. SiZe floating 13k. Infantry is a deadly army. Yeah, someone posted the win rates of the different armies. If you look on ZH Ladder, Air Force is like the #1 army. I think winning like 61% of all its matches. There or thereabouts. Don't quote me exactly. But then infantry was like #2 with like winning like 60% of its matches. Overall, I mean, on ZH Ladder, 1v1s. Generally quite good players on ZH Ladder. So, yeah, was it second or third? It was still winning like near enough similar levels to Air Force. Might even put it up on the other screen, actually, whilst we're... Yeah, so Air wins 61.9% of the time. And that's based on 2,100 competitive 1v1 matches. So almost 62% of the time, Air is winning. Shout out to new followers over on Twitch, by the way. Gungear. Osama Sami following on YouTube. Shout out to you. Subscribing on YouTube, brother. Yeah, infantry wins 60% of all the matches that it plays. And Toxin wins 59%. And these are all based on, like, near enough 2,500 games. So then it's funny when we're talking about balance patches and stuff, now that the source code's out and there's a potential new patch on the horizon. It's funny that people then suggest buffs for infantry when they haven't even checked the stats. Suggesting that infantry should be more spammable when it's already winning. 60%. Because if you think about it, you make an outpost, you make a few tank hunters and a minigunner, and you've basically got a loaded battle bus from the very beginning. That's why it's so strong. But it then tends to struggle later games against like Pathfinders. Yeah, against like Demo Rebel Ambush and then the Jean Kill. So it's like really, really strong early on and then becomes more fragile later on. Obviously, you've got the Helix Rush as well. Probably a good 10% of those wins is just the Fargo Helix Rush. Yeah, the next strongest army then is Stealth, 56.5%. And then it drops right down, actually, to Demo winning 51.2% of its games. So based on that, you would say SiZe has the advantage here. Yeah, nice mix from SiZe. He's getting a bit of veterancy on here as well. And the ECM on the ground there actually helped the MiG survive. Assault Troop Crawler. It's dropped off a big size. That's one big plus for the infantry, by the way. You get the most expensive unit from the reinforcement pad. Like, Demo gets Demo bikes, which is great. Like, they're $550 each, and you get two. So that's like, what, $1,100? But Assault Troop Crawler, $2,400. Every 2 minutes or 2.5 minutes, whatever it is. Yeah, SiZe hasn't made any helixes. He's just sticking with the old MiGs. I think MiGs or helixes are both good, to be honest. Yeah, there'll be some people in the chat I see talking about maybe helixes will be better. The thing with MiGs, you can come in and just continually pick off stuff for free and then just go reload and then come back. Whereas the inflixes, they need to, if they take any damage, they need to go back and repair, don't they? Which could be a long time compared to the MiGs, which reload in, what, like 2 seconds? Artillery now coming in from big size. He's still got his oil alive. I would like a bunker in a bunker, like we saw from Lift Truck the other day on a Vendetta, which is pretty nice. One of the markets there of Marakar gets taken out. Marakar is on 1, 2 oils, and his suppliers are just being continually harassed. Now, the thing is that Marakar's still got money to collect there, whereas SiZe is mined out here. That's good, though. That's decent there from SiZe. You see, they're the things that the helixes might not necessarily always be able to do. MiGs can just come in and do one, like, fast attack and then get out of there. Even if there's, like, a quad pop deeper, the damage is done. So, yeah, MiGs are good, too. SiZe now coming in with the MiGs once again. Is he going to lose any MiGs? No. Yeah, so he is picking off Marakar for free, and I think he wants to get Marakar off that spot totally, so maybe he can get his trucks over there. He could even probably try now. He's making hackers. Yeah, it's a fair amount of hackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Abdullah Youssef says, do you think a good balancing patch will change the soul of the game, like in a bad way? Well, I think very early on with a patch, they need to decide what the objective is. And everybody should vote on what they think. Just like you were working on a massive project at work, you set out at the beginning what your goal is, and in one sentence. So in my opinion, the goal should be like, balance the game, or bring the game into a more balanced, non-buggy state, whilst also retaining as much of the original 0 Hour that we know as possible. That's what I think. So you'll see some people suggesting things like changing Vs from having 5 MDs to 3 MDs, stopping the ambulance from repairing, changing the amount of bombs dropped from a carpet bomb. All of this stuff is changing the core of the game. Whilst also creating new imbalance issues. So I think little tiny balance things here and there could be good. And I think a really good approach, let's say like China Vanilla, for example, loses most of its games, yeah? It only wins like 38% of the time. In fact, I'll tell you what it loses exactly. Yeah, China Vanilla wins only 34% of its games, yeah? So if you go and make like all of its units from the War Factory like $200 cheaper and produce like 2 seconds quicker, you could create new imbalances. You could make it too OP. So what you could do instead is buff some of its defenses. So like, for example, the Gatling cannon. That's a nice ambush. Kills 1 airfield. The Gatling cannon, for example, costs $1,200, yeah? You could make that $1,100 or $1,000 for China. So then you're less likely to create more imbalances, new imbalances, by buffing the defenses. Because you can't really attack with the Gatling cannon. I mean, you might be able to send a dozer all the way around, and occasionally you get one built in a sneaky place and it harasses your Chinooks, but it's extremely rare that's going to happen. So to make, let's say by reducing the Gatling cannon from 1,200 to 1,100, increases the China win percentage by 1%. Gradually make little changes like that until it's winning like, I don't know, 45% of the time. People really early on need to decide as well whether every army should have a 50-50 chance, or should some armies be stronger than others. My feeling is that Air Force should remain the strongest, because that's like a core part of the game. It's like you open a 3v3 and one of you gets Air Force and you're like, oh yeah, we got air. We're going to win. Like if everything's 50-50, oh, I've got a super weapon against air. Oh, I've still got a 50-50 chance. I don't know. I don't really... that needs to be voted on and stuff as well. Like really early on, you need that core goal. The one sentence, the one liner. And you need to decide... yeah, are you just going to change the prices of stuff? Are you just going to change the build times? Are you just going to buff the weak stuff? Or are you also going to nerf the strong stuff? Because I think I'm a big fan for buffing weak stuff and not nerfing the strong stuff. Because if suddenly a King Raptor goes from being great to a pile of shit, people are going to get annoyed. Whereas if the Battlemaster for China goes from being a complete and utter useless unit to actually a little bit useful, people might get a bit excited, you know? I think the psychology works. The psychology works like that. Okay, SiZe has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hackers out. No, and that one. 11 hackers out and the internet center. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 markets. Quite close. Oh, no, wait. Has it got... did I count those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then the full internet center. Okay, I miscounted. I don't think I counted those. 16 hackers and an internet center. 16 hackers and an internet center against 7 markets. I think that might be the 8th. If Marakar gets level 5, that'll be a huge advantage for him. SiZe moving out. So pretty much double the XP of Marakar. All supplies are gone on the map. Yeah, we've missed the oil situation because SiZe has got the oil as well as the 16 hackers. Marakar's on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 markets. That was a nice little timing shot there by Big SiZe, picking off a stinger for free, while also coming in with the mines. So Marakar wouldn't have popped there because he doesn't know if that's an EMP or not. But yeah, even with the mines, you might still end up losing a load of quads. Oh, he's just lost every outpost. Here comes a carpet. That's going to get shot down as well. SiZe deciding to fight. Jean-Michael's here, though. Mig's coming in. Yeah, that was a bit of a disaster for SiZe. Jean-Michel does go down. There's Lotus here, too. I'm not sure why SiZe is not fighting there. I don't know. Could have at least killed one quad. Lost everything. Marakar's racking up the XP now. Yeah, Marakar's looking maybe unbeatable tonight, isn't he? Like SiZe, despite the superior economy, despite having double the XP, Marakar's coming back now. If Marakar gets level 5, I'm convinced that's GG because, yeah, just think about it. Like Anthrax bomb there, for example. Oh, baby. Why is SiZe putting him there? I suppose SiZe is the king of putting him in unpredictable, weird places. I played against him before, and like naturally you'll be scanning there, rebel ambushing there, trying to find the hackers. But he is quite unpredictable in where he puts them. But I mean, hindsight's a wonderful thing, isn't it? He's just lost 5 hackers to a demo bike, and the demo bike didn't even know they were there. The MiG would have been better off just ignoring it and just letting it in. I suppose he would have lost that though, wouldn't he? He would have lost his reinforcement pad. Okay, here comes the artillery now from Big SiZe. Maybe this fresh market? Nope. It's the old market, not the fresh one. Yeah, Logical said in the chat, why doesn't SiZe invest in a nuke? He has got a nuke now. I generally don't think nukes are that great. Because like for every nuke you make, he's going to be making 2 markets, and one of your nukes can't take out his 2 markets. We'll see how it goes for him. Yeah, I do think at first SiZe thought, I'm not going to invest money into nukes. I'm going to invest money into ground army and MiGs. And I'm going to push and win that way. But I think now he's realized that's not working. Marakar does not want to die. Now he's backed off, made a nuke. It's the next best thing that he can do. But Marakar is just looking unbeatable, isn't he? Like, what is SiZe supposed to do? His best chances were when Marakar was being pushed off this. I suppose it goes back to a key decision before. People in the chat were saying, why isn't he making helixes? If he'd have made helixes instead of the MiGs, he could have been pushing on the ground here, just take out a few quads, and then boom, come in with loads of helixes on the left. probably would have won the game, or it would have got him in a better position at least than he is in now, because it's not looking good right now, is it? Marakar just does not want to die. No matter what happens, Marakar just does not want to die. That's an EMP. Oh, no. Mine drop. Okay. When's the last time we saw an EMP? That's the second mine drop I remember now, because there was one back there a few minutes ago. It's obviously just come off cooldown, but where's that EMP? Unless he's saving it for a rainy day, and probably the rainy day is coming soon. Okay, it's quite a loaded outpost. Picks out a quad. But Marakar is just spreading out. Oh, just look away for a second. Rebel ambush. That's probably going to be something that comes up in this balance patch, isn't it? What happens with demo rebel ambush? How do you avoid that? Just a one click and your full army is dead. It's difficult to make a case for it, isn't it? As much as I want 0 Hour to be as just like the original as possible, it's very difficult to say the rebel ambush is decent. You probably need a 2-second delay before it can detonate. All of the MiGs dead. All of the ground army dead. I mean, he does have four assault troop crawlers, so what's that worth? For whatever that is worth, even. Sneak attack now in the base. Could be an EMP now. Unless, I don't know, man. Maybe my brain's just gone. Maybe the EMP's either still on cooldown or he's already used it and I just forgot. That's a decent Anthrax. You gotta be very careful here, because sometimes they can screw up. Oh! Ooh! 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 Okay. Only one quad. Poor SiZe, man. He is in a bad way. He still has a nuke and a full internet center, but I mean, like I said before, people were saying invest in a nuke. What's a nuke really gonna do? What are you gonna do with it? Like for 5k plus that he's got the mines on there, 5.6k. Could have made 2 helixes with that. And like be coming in now with 2 helixes. Would that be better? Probably would be better than this nuke. Like what the hell is that nuke going to do? Marakar's quite good at predicting, listening where the nuke's going to land anyway. So I doubt it's going to hit the army. Maybe SiZe can pull off a miracle and hit the army. But even if you do hit the army, Marakar is just so spread out now, making the scud of his own. Marakar, like I said, just does not want to take a loss today. Yeah, and bearing in mind what win percentage stats we were saying before, like infantry winning 60% of its games. So out of 2,145 games played on the ZH ladder, it's won 1,238 of them. And lost 907. 60% win rate. Whereas demo is a win rate of 51.2. So by that, you would actually say demo is actually very balanced. Demo and GLA are both around 50%. Yeah, SiZe coming in with a big attack. Artillery kills the market down in the bottom right. These flamers are going to get stopped. But these outposts continue to go in. But there's a load of quads there. There's a Jean Michel. There's RPGs. EMP does pretty much nothing. Do we feel a bit sorry for SiZe, or is that just life? I'm trying to decide in my head. I suppose now it's just the game, isn't it? You don't feel sorry for anyone. Ooh. There's no EMP. I don't think there's a carpet either. All them poor hackers, man. They're all being scanned. It's brutal, man. SiZe is being gutted from the inside out now. The nuke What's he gonna do? Play whack-a-mole with the sneak, maybe? Marakar commits to the propaganda kill. Nuke is fired around here somewhere. Doesn't even get the Jarman. Like, is that really worth 5k 6 minutes ago? I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, even if he did make 2 helixes, probably was a loss anyway. I think the pivotal decision was, like people were questioning in the chat, when he made all of their MiGs. Even though he was doing well with the MiGs, I think, yeah, maybe the helix spam, maybe the helix thing was more needed. Or maybe Marakar just did too good a job at keeping SiZe in his base. Just with the little technical attacks here and there. Bought enough time for Marakar to get enough money to make a palace, take over the map. GG's from SiZe. GG's. Marakar with a flawless victory. 7-0. Well, he is going through to the grand finals. The other semi-finals is yet to be arranged. I see Xcal in the chat. I'm hoping we can get it done sometime this weekend, but he said it's difficult and appreciate his working and stuff. But yeah, Xcal against Tumstep will now take place in the other semi-final. The loser of that will go up against Big Size to play for 3rd place and 4th place. And the winner of that will now go on to face Marakar in the final. So Marakar is guaranteed now, what, $240, I believe. Let's have a look. If we have a look at the money there, 172k for SiZe. Marakar collected more 204. A lot of that will be bounty money. Units destroyed for Marakar. Just look at that. It's like double. Not quite double, but almost double, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to take a look at the bracket. So I'm hosting this tournament over on Game Replays. And then if you want to see the bracket, I think nickname is online. He's already put Marakar over there. Even with a 2-minute delay, he's assumed Marakar's already won. So he's put Marakar through to the grand finals. Shout out to nickname. He's managing the whole of this bracket. 7-0 there from Marakar. So his run, he's only lost once against Staz, 3 times against Boyka, and 0 against Queen. So Boyka's actually giving him the biggest run for his money. And if you remember that, didn't Boyka start with 3-0? Like 3-0 up. He was on fire, Boyka, but then just something happened and Marakar just took over. That was a really cool set, by the way. I recommend going back and watch that, even though you know the score now. If you've not seen it, go back and watch it. So yeah, only 3 players will remain in the tournament, which you could say the top 3 players right now. Tumstep, Xcal, Marakar. Yeah, waiting for Tumstep, Xcal to take place. And then they will go up against the winner here tonight, which is Marakar. So yeah, shout out to both players tonight. And then yeah, I'll keep you posted whenever the other semi-final gets arranged. Only 2 matches left now of this tournament. Yeah, and two really big ones as well. So I'm hoping we get them both arranged very, very soon. We are on track to get this tournament finished by the 27th of March. I think we're going to finish it early, to be honest, because I don't want to go past that because then I go on holiday. So yeah, I don't want this to be dragged out like into the middle of April. So yeah, GG's guys. Cheers to everyone that joined tonight. I'm going to wrap it up there. Yeah, I'm about to put live, or probably tomorrow now, the China upscaling video. I've upscaled all the icons for it. It's taken months and months, actually. So check out for that this weekend. Yeah, I'm going to end it there. GG. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon.